When we think of praise and worship, what comes to mind? Probably Sunday morning at church, arm raise, with a band on the stage. But praise is so much more than that. It's an essential daily practice and one of the best tools to prepare you for a happy marriage. The Bible does not provide a precise definition of praise and worship, and often these two terms are used together. But if we want to differentiate them, we could say that praise is complimenting God for what He does and for His qualities. By the way, we can also praise or compliment a friend for their talent, for example. Worship is exclusive. It's restoring God to His rightful place as King, Father, and Lord of our lives. It's an exercise that all of God's children should practice. But it can be very practical and formative for single people who want to get married. Why? One, because it put God first. When you're single, it's incredibly easy to become obsessed with the desire to get married. You think about it all the time. It becomes your number one focus. But when you worship God, you put Him back on the throne of your life. Suddenly, what seemed vital to you falls into the right place. Psalm 37:4 tells us to delight ourselves in the Lord and that He will give us the desires of our hearts. Basically, seek the giver, not just the gift. 2. Because it heals our hearts. To enter a new relationship in a healthy way, you need to heal from your past wounds. And to heal, you need to forgive. But, well, forgiving on our own is almost impossible. It's in praise and worship that we remember how much Jesus forgave us on the cross. By receiving His grace, we finally become capable of forgiving others, freeing our hearts, and loving again without a baggage of the past. Because it gives us hope. When we praise God, we enumerate His attributes. He is the Almighty, the Creator, the God of the impossible. By reminding Him who He is, we remind ourselves. We say to ourselves, wait a minute, if He created the universe and resurrected Jesus, surely He can guide the right person into my life. Your dreams for a relationship aren't too big for the God of resurrection. 4. Because it breaks down dark thoughts. Feeling down, anxious, a dark cloud hanging over your head? Don't stay stuck there. Put your favorite praise playlist, turn up the volume, and shout out His majesty. And if you need to, dance like crazy in your living room. A little bit like King David in the Bible. Well, do it. Besides breaking down your ego, it will bring supernatural joy into your home. 5. Because it's good for your health. Yes, it's scientifically proven. Singing forces you to breathe properly, which reduces stress and anxiety. And if you add a few dance steps in your living room, you're doing your physical heart good as well as your spiritual heart. God cares about your overall well-being. 6. Because it creates friendships. Worship connects people. Sharing moments of worship with other Christians create deep and authentic bonds. If you play an instrument, why not host a worship evening at your place? And later, when you're in a relationship, worshiping God together will be the best way to keep your relationship centered on God and preserve your purity. 7. Because it prepares us for married life. This is something you may not have considered. Practicing praising God today can prepare us to praise our future spouse later. Let me explain. There are days when we don't feel like praising God. We're tired, angry, or simply don't understand His plans. That's when we need to decide to command our soul to praise God by choice, not by emotion. Well, it's the same in marriage. There will be days when you don't feel like you're in love with your partner. If you practice choosing to praise God despite your emotions, you'll know how to choose to love and value your spouse even on stormy days. So don't wait until everything is perfect to sing. Take a few minutes today. Put on your favorite song and offer God the praise He deserves. Your heart and your future partner will thank you for it.